Well, 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 if it ain't a couple of gales of Nayeli. Oh, well, 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 well. Why did I just get a notification? Alright. If it ain't a couple of gales of Nayelis, it's interesting that they have a turret in the background. You'd think that they would use that to, like, mow through all the bandits of the last chapter. You know, I'm curious to see how this whole world-building thing goes, because the impression I have of Bloodlust is that she's sort of ate timelines and killed and abused everyone. You know, used, abused, that general sort of thing. So, like, why, you know, I didn't think she would, like, hire bandit groups, right? In this future where she is one, in this future where she has total control of the situation, I did not think that she would, like, do that, you know? I would just expect her to, like, blow up the planet and kill everyone, and, you know, I have infinite power, no one can stop me. You know, what do we still need the bandits for? That's my question, but maybe that'll be answered. So we have Nayeli and Daisy, Nayeli and Z, Nayeli and Aaron, Kiri and Annabelle, Kiri and Aaron, Flynn and Ciara, Cleo and Toko's been sleeping with that egg coiled up under her ever since we found it. I'm glad she's happy, but I'm starting to wonder if it'll ever hatch. Friend Cleo. God, it scared me. What is it, Kotoko? Look at it. This egg. The egg, it is hatching. You have to watch it happen together. But, alright. Let's see our new friend. It's bulging and stretching and shaking like a sapling in a storm. I can't tell what's inside yet, though. Out, little one, you can do it. Splat. Oh, that's a baby giant spider. Ew! Get away, stop. Kotoko, stop being racist for 3 seconds challenge. Difficulty impossible. Come here, little one. It's alright. You are safe. It's not moving. It's just standing there, menacingly. Oh, look at your eyes, so sweet, all 8 of them. You are safe with us, little one. We will take care of you. Hold on, Kotoko, I'm not signing up to be a spider mom, no way. Look at those little legs, they mean no harm, I am certain. Look, they're completely docile, even familiar, don't you see it? Is one of them about to get a spider familiar and we're gonna get another maple that we can sacrifice to our enemies? Remember last mission when Maple actually ate lead to the face? I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful we can play a video game where you can play as a little fantasy creature, a little goo guy, little cretin who's just wandering around his forest, you know? All he did was hang around in the forest with his squirrel girl pal, the incredible squirrel girl, and, like, I don't think Maple signed up for this. I don't think he signed up to getting shotgun shells to the face. And yet, here we are. Look at those little legs. They mean no harm. I'm certain. Look, they're completely docile. I will name you... Oh, we do get another familiar. Okay, so as long as I deploy to Coco. Alright. So what should I name Kotoko's Spider friend? This is an interesting thing to get from a support. Alright. Let's name you... Spider friend. What are we naming you? We shall name you... We shall name you... let's see. There are 0 people watching my stream right now, so I can't ask chat for suggestions. So let's see about... V... No. Okay, sorry with the V. Let's name you... Well, this is a very Dragon Ball thing, you know, we're in the future. Alternate timelines, so I shall name you... Captain... Alright. Ginyu. Alright. of the Ginyu Force, of the oh, no, we can't do that. Captain Ginyu. Alright, welcome to the party, Captain Ginyu. Captain Ginyu! It thinks we're its moms? No, don't get with her, she's racist. I'm going to faint. Hey, where are you going? She's probably hungry, so I'm going to find smaller bugs to feed her. Shouldn't take long. Keep an eye on the little one while I'm away. And you're leaving me along with this thing? Kitoko? Oh goodness, I have to figure something out here. Alright, little spider, just stay there. And don't move, and I'll just look at you from over here. Sound good? Captain Good. Don't you, like, eat bugs? Why are you afraid of this thing? You literally, like, tear them up and feed them to your young. Why would you be afraid of a spider? You are a bird! Chat, she is a bird. Why is she afraid of the spider? What have I got myself into? Alright. Relationship level between Kitoko and Carice. Baby giant spider has joined the party. Relationship level, okay. Spider mom ring. Oh my goodness. No room in this. Okay, let's see. So where is Captain Ginyu? So now we have Edwin the Mimic. Now where is Captain Ginyu? Okay, Captain Ginyu. Okay. So let's check the status. Devils out of combat damage dealt, Hells out of damage combat taken, Giant Baby. These units deployed next to Kitoko and the capture starts. Very good. Summoned. Okay. Not grievously wounded. Very good. Powerful Spider Fangs, effective against rooted foes. Okay. Spider Silk. Poison Fangs, Poison Fangs. Takes... Okay, so that's always good. So, unlike Maple, who sometimes doesn't deal any damage, at least when we sacrifice this thing, it can go out swinging. Effective against Bug and Beats. Roots an enemy in place for 1 turn. Okay. And it does get skills. It gets 1 skill, okay. So, my loyalty to Kitoko is rewarded. Now, let's see. Convoy. Let's see what the Spider Mom Ring does. Wielder gains bug trait when held. Okay, we probably don't want that. If her Spider Baby will instead... Okay, so that doesn't really matter. So, that doesn't really matter because, she doesn't take defense into account anyway, and it doesn't really matter who it spawns next to. Alright. My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. Okay. Oh, Aaron, you're safe. I'm so glad I could help. You do not remember me? It's just I, Ashai. I guess I did not share my name when we first met. Ashai? That name sort of rings a bell. But I don't recognize you, sorry. You say we've met before? Yes, in Bloodlust Lair. Right, for you it must have happened hundreds of years ago. Surely you've forgotten, but I helped you out of your cell on the day Nayeli clashed with Bloodlust, the day you, well... It has been quite some time, yes, but I remember that day quite well. This is the first time I've ever seen you. But if you lived, who? Kiki did. Rekka fought, brought her to the land. She helped me escape before she... Okay, so he's Rekka now, but he was Rika in the past. Okay, I was wondering if the name was different, but it is a different name. Okay. So, Rika and Rekka. Okay. I'm sorry, even after all this time I can't quite keep it together. Stupid, really. I apologize. I did not mean to bring back such troubling memories. I just hope to have a word with the girl who I saved and who, I guess, saved me in return, but you're still not getting deployed. I do not share memories of this young Aaron, but she seemed very important to you. You must mean you're very important to our cause. What it's worth, I'm glad that you made it here in one piece. Yo, one piece? It's almost funny, really. One time I genuinely tried to do good. The universe turns a blind eye and forgets what happens. What a cruel world. Alright, well, you're never getting deployed again, so that's not progressing. Hey, sis, check it out. Oh, nice. That's a pretty flower. Isn't it? I love the way it shines. I guess they have to make their own light down here. Pretty sure that's not how it works. Oh, what's there behind the flower? It's moving. Wasn't I doing a Valley Girl thing for her? Careful, sis. That's a spider. Hold still. I'll cut it up just like I used to. No, don't hurt it. Huh? Please, Flynn, just leave it be. It'll be alright. But you hate insects. Spiders aren't insects. They're arachnids. They're arachnids. That's the cadence I should be using for her. Okay, fine. You hate bugs. They're not bugs. They're not bugs either. Never mind. Just leave it alone. I'm confused. You don't want me to kill it? No, I love them. Come here, friend. It's okay. I won't let him hurt you. Let's just go away from my mean old big brother. She really has changed, hasn't she? I'm happy she's grown, but I miss so much. She's so different. Will we still be able to get along? Probably. I mean, probably. Hey. Hi. Kikiri, it's good to see you again. Right, yeah. So, how have you been? It's been quite a long time. It has, but... Oh, right. I'm sorry, but I can't. I know what you're trying to do, but you're not. I just saw her die. You can't be her. No, not to me. It's not your fault, but I need you to stop, please. It's not going to happen. But... No, I'm going. I'll fight by your side, but please, don't talk to me. I can't do this. Not now, not again. Goodbye. Kiki. It's been hundreds of years. You couldn't have even tried, oh. Alright, Kiri and Annabelle. Annabelle. Oh, Kiki, you came to see me for once. That's a first. What can I do for you? Don't push it. That's not what things are muddled in my head. But now, I'm not here to mouth off to you. I need to say something. Yes, whatever you need. I'm happy to listen. You did a lot for my sister, for me. And all I did was be rude and jerk as possible. You didn't deserve that, so I came to thank you. You're protecting me. You're doing it for really, weren't you? For this Lord Zara, and I'm sorry, it's confusing. Oh, that's it. There's no need to thank me. Your sister, she's very special to me. I had the chance to bring Erin from my time, her sister, back. I was going to do whatever I could to make sure you stayed alive so that this could happen. Maybe I'm the same Kiri she's known, maybe, but really, my flesh and blood, she's gone. I know that it was 500 years ago for her, where we are now, but to me, it wasn't. It wasn't all that long ago. It still hurts. The Ireland she had 500 years ago to process the death of Kiki. My death. I know this is confusing for her too, but it's got to be easier for her than it is for me. My Erin just died. Her Kiri died half a millennium ago. I keep calling her this Erin. I don't know if I'll ever be able to see her as my little sister. What do I do, Annabelle? How can I make myself think of this woman I barely know as my own flesh and blood? I know I seem omniscient to you, but even in the past, my knowledge of the future was dependent on the world I had seen, and my awareness of the events to come ended as soon as we arrived in this time. It is no longer fixed, no longer the timeline that I left behind. By returning, we have changed the course of things, made this a truly new world. One of uncertain, yes, but also a possibility as endless as they are, yet unknown to me. But I know this, Erin never stopped grieving. Her pain at losing you ached just as sharply the day before we arrived here as it was on the day you had died. She spent every single one of those 500 years, one way or another, searching for a way to be reunited with her big sister. You both lost so much friends or homes, loved ones, each other. Maybe it's time you get your sister back after all this, no? And would it be so bad if Erin was able to reunite with the Kiri at long last? Even if it isn't the one from this world? Aye, maybe. It's hard to imagine, but it might be worth trying. Thank you, Annabelle. I know you sacrificed a lot to make this happen, not just for me and for Really, but for all of us, and for everyone who isn't here. You're alright, time bud does fly by, so I guess I'll try to make the time I have with this Really count. I could have said it by my belt, Kiki. I'm happy for you both. Okay. Nayeli and Erin. Hey, Nayeli, do you have a second? Of course, Erin. What can I help you with? I was just wondering if I could answer a few questions. It'll be my pleasure. What do you wish to know? Well, did she ever talk about the other doc? Did she ever talk about me? What was the closest fight she was ever in? Does she still like... Whoa, slow down, okay. Who are we asking about? I feel like I missed something. If you would answer a few questions. Okay, so I assume she's talking about Kiri here. Sorry, okay, I'm calm now. That's better. You're talking about Kiri, aren't you? Yes, and I wanted to hear about how she might have changed now that she's traveled with you. It's been hundreds of years since I lost her. For her, it's been just a moment. I feel like I don't know her anymore. Like I've forgotten things about his sister never should. I want to be able to connect with her if she'll let me. Then again, to her, maybe we're not properly sisters. My Kiki died and her really did. Maybe it's pointless. Don't say that, it's true. Don't say that, it's true. It's a shock to her, to all of us. And she'll need time to adjust, but don't give up on knowing your sister, okay, Aaron? It's not often that you get a second chance. I'm happy to answer some questions, but at some point, if you want to get to know her, you need to talk to this Kiri. Do you understand that? I do, but when the two of you are close, talking to you would make it easier, please? Well, alright. But I hope you understand if there are a few things... I hope you understand if there are a few things I want to keep private. Yes, like the certain scene that Daisy walked in on. I know that. I meant other things, little things. I remember her liking these little mushroom cakes. Has she had a chance to have them again? Oh, absolutely. She wiped some up as soon as we got to the Everdark. I've never seen her so excited to eat before. It was the last time she smiled before we found... You mean the other Helen? I told, sorry. It's alright. It's important to talk about it. Anyways, she was beaming when she said she found the fungi that she needed. The look on her face as she dug in. Quiddell would have teased her if he hadn't been too scared to. Who's Quiddell? Ha, I bet. Hey, can you tell me about the time she got into a really close fight? Of course, it all started when... Okay, well, we can't get into specifics. Alright, Nayeli and Daisy, only 2 more. We're getting through them. That's right, she's as cute as a button now. You know, at the beginning I thought Daisy was annoying, but I feel like I've come around on her now that I've read her supports. I feel like, you know, she's goated FR, so, you know, we take those. Daisy, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Is everything okay? I feel like you've been avoiding me. Ah, Nayeli, I didn't mean to bum you out, sorry. How? You haven't done anything wrong. I've hardly done anything at all. I'm a burden, sorry. No, you've literally been goated with the sauce when it comes to support. Shut your face. I'm gonna crush you in the palm of my hand. You're never a burden. What makes you say that? You died. I couldn't keep you safe. I never could. You heard Z. Same as me. It was my life's purpose. The only reason a guardian pixie is even born, and I failed. I didn't just fail once. I failed so many times across so many worlds. How many Nayelis died because their Daisies failed? Who's to say I'm not making the same mistakes? Daisy, that's what got you so sad? I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been holding on to this burden alone. I have an idea. Let's see. Yow! Well, why are you pinching your cheek? Yep, that's what I thought. You're weirding me out, Nayeli. Stop it. The point isn't to weird you out, Daisy. It's to show that I'm real. You didn't fail, Daisy. You kept me alive. All this time you've done your job as a guardian pixie, and you've done it well. Don't feel bad. You're the best guardian pixie anyone could ever ask for. See, my cheek's a bit red, but you're still here. But I'm still here, aren't I? But I didn't do anything. If it wasn't for Aaron, Annabelle, and Nashua. Okay, let's not give too much creditation to Nashua. Let's not give too much creditation to Nashua, okay? Be in the same boat. You'd be dead, and my timeline would be destined for ruin. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to cheer me up, but I don't think it's working. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Daisy, I'm the one who should apologize for you entrusting this burden and those expectations. Okay, I feel like one thing that I don't quite, you know, I feel like I still don't know Nayeli, right? Like, I get that she's kind. I get that. But, like, I feel like I still don't know her. You know, what are her character flaws? You know, I get that she rushed into that. But okay, I feel that too reflected in the gameplay. The gameplay said, no, the story said, oh, we rushed into battle and we tackled Bloodlust before we were ready, but like, it didn't feel that unpreparedness, you know, it wasn't too difficult of a boss fight, you know? So it's like, okay, that is apparently her character flaw. That is apparently her character flaw. I know! Okay, Blind Coco's gonna string me alive for singing a single compliment about, you know, Fire Emblem Engage's story, compared to his own. And this game's story has been a trillion times better so far, but like in Chapter 10, when Alear goes into the temple and Martha's like, hey, girl, not a good idea, don't do that, don't do that, Alear, that'd be really stupid. And Alear's like, I'm doing it anyway, and then of course, you know, you lose the rings and everything, and bad stuff happens. Like, compared to this, I feel like Annabelle, unless I'm misremembering the plot of the game, unless I have amnesia, ooh. You know, unless I'm misremembering the plot of the game, I feel like Annabelle, you know, the future lady, was all gung-ho, like, yeah, go fight Bloodlust. You got this, you gotta go fight Bloodlust, go fucking do it right now. And Nashua was like, I feel like Nashua was hyping her up too. So I guess I'm a bit confused, you know, about this. I feel like the execution of it is a little odd. And another thing, like, she's still very nice. She's a nice, you know, protagonist, but I feel like, you know, character traits, like, oh, I can list a million character traits, you know, she's shy, well, she's not shy, she's abrasive, you know, but has the secret heart of gold, she cares a lot about her sister, you know, there's very, you know, I have a lot of reasons for her to, you know, be involved with this fight with Bloodlust, you know, for her to be involved with this fight, you know, she has very personal stake, she has different dynamics with characters, but I feel like even with that Daisy support, she's just, you know, being supportive, you know. Maybe that, Axe Guy support, maybe that I skipped. I have the save file. I saved it so I could go back and read it. I saved it as a chunk. Maybe I need to actually do that, but I feel like she's only ever nice to people. You know, and I don't get her personal stake in the whole Bloodlust thing, you know. Why is she, you know, why is Nayeli the protagonist, right? You know, in the story, the protagonist is often related to the thing, although not necessarily, you know, it's often like, you know, why are Nayeli and Bloodlust contradicting each other? What is their thematic cohesion? Because, you know, obviously it's good versus evil. It's obviously good versus evil, right? But what is their, like, what is going on, right? I feel like, you know, the protagonist is at their most interesting when they have an interesting antagonist to work of. You know, classic example, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, you know, first thing that came to mind, so there's obviously, you know, a lot to work with there. But this Bloodlust protagonist, this Bloodlust antagonist, and, you know, we've only seen, like, her in, like, one actual cutscene, everything else has just been people talking about her. But, you know, I feel like Kieri should be the main character of the game, honestly. You know, because we're going to the future. We're meeting her sister. We're fighting the person who, like, enslaved her. She was the one with the guilt because she took care, because, you know, she wiped out Kitoko's tribe, and those were the people opposing Bloodlust previously, as we saw in the flashback. So I feel like, I don't know, it's weird, like, I still don't, we are like 40 hours into this game, and I still don't feel like I know Nayeli. I don't know her. Maybe I'm media illiterate. I know Daisy. Daisy's many sides has been revealed to me. Cleo, oh, I know she's racist. Kitoko, still don't know much about her. We know Flynn at this point. But yeah, you know, I feel like we have all these fleshed out characters, and then Killertron, of course. You know, and even like Layla, you know, her kingdom was under siege, she had a traitor, right, you know, we have stuff with her, like, I don't know, we're not seeing any of her supports yet, but I feel like she was pretty interesting. And, you know, not all the side characters have to have the depth of a million suns, like, Cleo's racist, but, you know, maybe that's all she needs to be. But I just feel like I don't know Nayeli that. Maybe there's just... And, like, even Annabelle, who I haven't been pulling, you know, there's a lot of going on with her future stuff. But with Kira, I feel like she's more the main character right now. She's going through grief. You know, Nayeli, she's there for Kieri, but she's not the one going through the grief. If anyone's going through the hero's journey, it's like Kieri here. You know, there was the call to action where she accepted her death. But then Nayeli was like, hey, no, let's go save your sister, you know. There's the... Like, I'm gonna look up the hero's journey. I know I'm wasting a lot of time talking about this, but I don't know. Now that we're, like, in the post-twist era of the story, I feel like I can say more pronounced opinions on it. Like, you know, there's the call to action, there's the refusal, where she's like, you know... Like, ah, no, I can't, it's too late for me. You know, lots of stuff like that. But she's gone through, I'd say, a rich character journey so far. You know, she just lost her sister, and now she's got more to go through. And she's in relation, and it's still she's related to the antagonist, because, you know, her little sister did die because of her, so there's a reason for her to continue the quest. But, why is Nayeli fighting Bloodlust, right? Obviously, she's a good person, and she wants to stop evil. But that is, like, you know, most of these guys. Maybe not, like, the blue-haired British guy. Maybe not him. And maybe not the guy who was enslaved to Master and Bait. Maybe he's got more going on. But I feel like, you know, a good person who wants to fight Bloodlust, you know, that could apply to, like, Dolph the Knight from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. But, you know, he's not the main character, Marth is. And Marth has the thing where, oh, I am a craven, I abandoned my people, you know, so he's got to kind of go through his redemption arc and, you know, believe in himself, gain allies. But I still don't... Like, Nayeli is cool, I guess, but, like, I'm still not... Right? Like, her supports haven't really endeared me to her, because I already knew she was, like, you know, nice from the outset. That support Daisy, that didn't really, like, change my perspective on her or anything, compared to, like, Daisy getting to know Flynn and them getting to know each other and them starting their romance. Like, my perception of Nayeli from the beginning of the game, I still feel like is the same as it is now. Like, there is the stated character flaw, oh, she rushed into the Bloodlust thing, but I feel like the action of the characters like Annabelle and Nashua doesn't really support that notion. Alright, this has been my 10-minute rant on Nayeli. I feel like as a main character of the game, Kiri works better, based on all the information I have so far. Who knows? Maybe something crazy will be revealed to me about Nayeli in the upcoming chapter and I'll change completely, but I still feel like I don't... Like, something is just not clicking with me about Nayeli still. Nayeli. Hello, Z. It's unusual for you to approach me. Is something the matter? If you need any adjustments, I don't think I can help with those. No, I am operating without issue at the moment. It is imperative that I converse with you. What's going on? I apologize for my conduct when we last spoke. It was inappropriate for me to dismiss your words given your distress and emotions at the time. I appreciate it, but it's fine, I understand. It's how you operate, and that's okay. That is not entirely the case. I am the most recent and most advanced iteration of Erie's time-traveling robots. Thanks to a difficult upgrade, I am also the only one with true thinking, awareness, thoughts, and feelings. I do not feel them exactly as you do, or express them as easily, but they are real. I see. So in truth, I was appreciative of what you said, of your gratitude. I am thankful for it, in turn. Which is also why I wish to convey to you that my antisocial behavior emerged from a deeply embedded desire to enforce emotional distance between us. The alternative was becoming close, and you didn't want us to become friends? Why? I have witnessed many, many other Nayelis, some for mere glimpses in the final seconds of their lives, others for hours or even days at a time. Each and every one of them perished, one way or another, hundreds of instances, thousands of individual Nayelis, all dead. I could not preserve the life, much less the success, of a single one. So you thought it would be better to stay at a distance in case I died like the rest? Yes. You felt guilty. I did. Z, I can't tell you how to feel, not truly. But I can feel like you've done to, I think that you should blame yourself. Tried your very best, none of the me's who were anything like the real me would have blamed you either. And I think I know me better than anyone. You saved a Nayeli this time, you brought her to the future. None have ever gone that far, right? None have ever departed their original timeline, correct. Then you're on the right track. We'll be the one to see it through to the end, I promise you. And you won't have to see me die ever again. The sentiment is appreciated, Nayeli. Okay. But, like, even that, right? I feel like this would be more interesting now that we're in the future, right? All the characters have just been kind of chilled about it so far, right? What if there is, like, a character conflict with Nayeli where she, like, oh god, I've died thousands of times. What if she started having, like, existential dread or something? You know, something to make her feel something in the story other than I am the good guy and I must go stop Bloodlust, right? Because, like, even all of the characters have had pretty normal reactions to being teleported from the land of fantasy to the land of science, right? Like, all of them have been just like, well, this is chill, this is my life. Now, none of them are like, whoa, it's the future! Like, and they are all from, like, fantasy woodland magic land. This lab should, I feel like, send a few of them, at least, into, like, existential dread. Nayeli especially, what if she started, I don't know, doubting her journey? What if she was like, oh god, I've died thousands of times? Oh god, I can't do this, you know, but she still persevered, because she's a courageous person, but I don't know, I feel like there should be... I feel like Nayeli herself, for the person whose name is in the title of the game, and again, this could all change as the story progresses, but we are 40 hours into this game at this point, and I feel like Nayeli herself is missing a little flavor. Like, even Z, right, is now going through the thing I think Nayeli should be going through, like, in the support, where she's like, I have seen thousands of Nayelis die, oh, boo-hoo. You know, that is something to her character, that is something where I can be like, oh, Okay. But I don't know, Nayeli... I still feel like Nayeli needs a little more sauce for the main character. Get more grindstones. Okay, pocket pistol, energy beam. Void ember, healing staff. They're loaded, so I'll just get 2 of these. Effective against foes afflicted with a negative status. Interesting, but nah. This is cheaper than a grindstone one. I'll just get a bunch of stuff, honestly. Training bow. We don't need that. Daggers, I'll just get these for carrying. Training axe, training spirit, training fire, right? No, we don't need that. My staff, sure. Yeah, we're loaded because I chose Edwin the Mimic as the familiar. Alright. Convoy, ward, pike, stout, spear, bolt spear, pointy stick. Alright, can we, like, get a better weapon for you out of convoy? Iron spear, brave spear, blessed spear. Magical Hollow Spear, effective against demons and undead foes, can only call up attacks in range combat. Sure. And then Convoy Store, like this Javelin. We don't need it. We take this one. Cool, okay. Kilotron. You're good. You're good. Let's see, let's store the EMP. What is this? Magical weapon... sure. Let's take the new daggers out. And we have Moonblades again. Whatever. You're good. You have the heavy cannon now. She has the heavy cannon now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit. Let's put our grindstones on the dancer again. Just in case we need to use them mid-map. Astrid, you never use any weapon use anyway, you're good. Void, Convoy. We'll use a grindstone on the Convoy. Void. There we go. Okay, Diego's still Diegoing, Men's Staff, Warp Staff. Warp Staff is broken, we can put that in the Convoy for now. We can grindstone it later, maybe. Curtis, you're good. Maple is still Maple, Surprise Tongue. Okay, so she used martial arts and magic. Okay, Case Shotgun. How does that compare to the pistol, I wonder? Did I not check? I'll just check the status screen then. Power 7. And that shoots twice. Range 1 to 2. Use Void by 10%. Cannot make follow-up attacks. Okay. 25 crit on that, though. That's funny. Cleo. What's the might on this? 12. Okay. Effective armored. Ooh, it's effective against armored. We're using this. Alright, Cleo with the heavy cannon. Cleo with the assault rifle. Let's get it. You're good. You're good. Alright, I feel like we're good. Alright, let's party. Let's party. Leave the base. Seriously? This is the Everdark now? To us, it is the Everdark, as we have, for the most part, known it. It is the version you know that is anomalous to our time. I know, it's just hard to believe, especially with everything you've said about Bloodlust Dominion. I never expected anything so vibrant. The name Everdark didn't spring from nowhere. That was always the surface dweller name for it, not our own. We just heard it so often that we adopted it when speaking to others. As for what we called it, well, that can come another time. My point is that there were moments of light in life, even in the Everdark you knew, Nayeli, even if they were hidden from sight. And there is darkness and treachery in this place. Of course, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to judge, just... It is different, even alien, it is only natural to be caught off guard. This is true, our calculations have taken an adjustment period into account. The feeling of alienation is likely to recede within approximately 2 weeks. I do not anticipate it debilitating your combat effectiveness in the meantime, but the mild discomfort is acknowledged. Aha, thanks, I get it. Ugh, if it isn't another wide-eyed traveler. You look a little lost. In the bright lights of the city. Don't suppose a local could help you make your way around? Oh, that's quite alright, thank you. This isn't just some grift, you know. What are you looking for? I'll point you in the right direction, at least. Really? It's alright, we're just passing through on our way to San Camargo. You don't say. She has said precisely that. Out of our way, citizen. Alright, I'll get out of your hair. Such a motley crew as that headed to San Camarako, it can only be. Nayeli and her rebels. Who else in such numbers traveling through here? Look, I don't claim to you I've clapped eyes on this convoy before in my life. But who else would come sniffing around here looking for some primitive knuckle-dragger? Going to San Camarako, no less? Surely you've heard about the insurrection brewing there? And if they're headed that way, that would send them right through our turf here. That's what I'm saying, with the finder's fee, eh? Yeah, we'll see about that after I bag her. I'm taking nothing for granted. She supposedly led bloodlust on a merry dance all this time, and I don't think I'm all that much more powerful than Her Supreme Excellency, do you? Yeah, I'm probably overstating. They looked like a ragged band, and yeah, I'm probably overstating. They look like a ragged band in truth. Not so ragged that I'm about to start paying in advance, so don't get your hopes up. I'm not taking any chances. I'm sending for more boys. We'll pincer her and her crew, get it done right. Serve her up to bloodlust on a silver platter and live like kings. Then you get your finder's fee. Right, I'll just wait out here then. And we'll find that fee from a bullet to the head. I've never been much of one for sharing. Boys, get the beast up and running. Let's get out there and see what's what. Strange, this place is thick with tenements, yet it's utterly silent and unusual for a residential sector. Ah, that would be why. Do you see that vehicle over there, Nayeli? Is that what even is that? Treble. I will specify it is an armored landship with an array of heavy weaponry known colloquially as a tank. Thank you, Z. I was trying to avoid confusing her, but I see you're throwing her into the thick of things. Whatever it is, seems as though someone doesn't want us to go to San Camarako. And I will do in fact want to go to San Camarako. Whatever that is, it's so bad news for anyone in our way. I was hoping you'd say something like that. Let's get this done. Alright. Cool. Defeat Charlie Kirk. Okay. Kiri's defeated or Aaron. Okay. So I have to deploy Aaron then? Yep. Okay, so we can't bring Curtis. Well, we can. I just need to get you out of my life. Get owned. Okay. So there's this new Anna, but I don't see much of a reason to bring her. Don't see too much of a reason. Okay, we already went over everyone's inventory. What are we doing here? Okay, is this a visible entrance? Okay, so I can visit places, so there is a reason to advance with the swiftness. And I assume abominations are going to show up. Does this count as armored? Right, cool. So Cleo's just going to blow this thing right open. Effective against flyers, cannot make fall attacks. Well, that's too bad. Because, okay, let's get some effective... Okay, what is your res, buddy? What are we going here? Okay, range 1 to 2. 5 res, okay, so range 1 to 2 sounds like a Kotoko victim to me. Sounds like a Kotoko victim to me, lads. Alright, let's get her done. Seems like it's the most simple to just make our way up here. Alright, okay, so let's start things off right. With a cannon. Right? We want the cannon hit. So let's do that. And then I smell food for Ciara, given that they're armored guys. And I think we're just gonna go this way. Screw splitting up the army. We have our dancer. Then, we can't get Kiri up there. That's a bummer. So we will need someone to go and eliminate this fool. Don't you have Bowbane talons? Alright, yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so this is blocked. Blocked, okay, so no one would be able to reach me except this chap, and he's not really gonna do me in. So we'll cannon, Sierra, Mark. Get Kotoko in there for protection. UW, since update 3, you can bench Killatron or move him around. Well, I mean, he's here. You've already leveled him up this much. You are the first chatter. For some reason, stream is not epic tonight. People have told me they're studying for finals. They can't playtest my game because they're studying my finals. Can't watch my stream because they're studying for finals. When did going to college become the thing to do? Why doesn't everyone just drop out and become homeless? I don't get it. Alright, so let's see how gamer-tastic this cannon device really is. Let's see. What are you doing up there, girl? There, then. Flynn, you're probably not needed. And that squadron, okay. An unstable pulse, huh? Alright. Yeah, so, I don't know, I guess you can watch me play your game, because I ain't got finals to study for. You missed my, like, 10-minute rant about how I don't feel connected to Nayeli yet. Oh. Alright, start battle. Oi! Lads! Up and at it, that renegade's meant to be coming right through here. Yeah, then right means alive. Although we could talk about it after the stream. No, I hate you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm downvoting you on Reddit. Because you didn't give me enough characters to properly name my Spider. And right means alive, yeah? The way Charlie Kirk was talking, Bloodless got plans for the last. Not that I envy her one bit, but better her than us, right? As if Bloodless will be lucky. There's only something the heart of the paper bag, I'll tell her. Yeah, I'd best make my move. You know how it is. The alien mutilates the ram or something like that. I couldn't have set up on myself, Apple Hunter. Yeah, I can't believe I've really been reduced to working for these thugs. Maybe Aaron was right. With all the talk of bad influence, I'd hate to think the almighty I told you so she'd give me if she were here to see this. Well, that's a subtle hint if I've ever heard one. Did my settings get reset? I feel like this music is loud. No, I think I had it at 100%. Maybe this track is just louder.
Ready for action!
What status do I have? What is this? Increases speed by 4, but why? Is this one of your abilities now that you're Glitter Knight? Striking target deals +4 damage. It's within 2 units. Increases power when initiating combat. It enables glitter dust on command, which temporarily removes follow-up attack restrictions for weapons and towns. Huh. Okay, increases avoid by 10% on start of turn, grinds forward speed within. Okay. So I guess we leveled her up. Well, we did get to level 20 recently. Okay, yeah. So last chapter, I actually got a skill and I didn't notice. Alright. Let's see how big the boom on this boomstick is. I'll bring the boom. Alright. And now we bring the boom. Hey, that's thinking with strategy, right? Yeah, I understand. I get it now. I get it. Prepare to die. You get him, Cleo. You get him. She's adapted to the future rather quickly, I'd say. Well, we can just go here. I'll both ain't
right
challenge that guy.
Side.
That's awesome,
Follow
dude.
the rhythm.
That's goated. Goated. Now hit him with the bowbanes. That is a shotgunner. I did not realize. Son, get me the hiffle out of here. Luckily, shotgun guys. Oh, she's using a crossbow in her defaults right now. I love the little thing she's got on her. Alright, and she'll own that guy next turn. And then Ciara, can you be epic for me? Spell. What if I get this? Active against magic wielders. Beastbane Calamity. So close. If I just, like, killed you. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Die! I like this future battle theme. It's very groovy. Okay, Chloe's gonna enemy phase that guy. I assume I can just street nuke you. No, it is not so. Increases defense, can make follow-up tap, effective and Moonstone. Power +6 at night. Twilight Elves, Demons. Leave the stone game +4 power and +10 hit. Cannot make fire. Okay, whatever. Alright, so that guy's a little tutorial on how to use Aaron. The moon? The moon? The moon haunts you. Okay, I was not That's cool, that's awesome. Hey, it's the guy who ratted us out. Let's kill him. Kotoko, eat him. Like, you need around? Yeah, fine. Here's a few bucks. Don't spend it all in one place. I wonder if this is a store we can go inside. You know, I have like 3 forge tokens, and I have never ever been allowed to use any of them yet. Maybe the day will come one day. Maybe the day will eventually come. But then again, maybe not.
We have so much to do.
We don't have that much to do. Chill. Chill with it.
I won't rest until she's dead.
I won't rest until she's dead. You know, I hope Bloodlust is the final enemy we kill in the game, otherwise that select world is gonna stop making sense.
I know the way.
Alright, Diego, you're deployed.
Lead the way.
Go get him, champ. Did that guy have less move? What happened there? Why did he like moving the other way? When he had a prime chance to hit, how did he get less move? What? Buddy! What's going on, friend? This unit is going to alert. Ooh! We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. So that's how that works, huh? Okay. Removes follow-up restrictions, huh? Removes follow-up restrictions, huh? I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. Fraudulent, 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 fraudulent. Oh my goodness. Kill Blind Coco.
A sinister omen.
Kill Blind Coco, bro. Oh my goodness. This cannot be. This cannot be, dude. Are we FR?
I'm right by your side.
Are we for real right now? Let's kill Blind Coco. Let's just like kill him.
I'll make
kill him.
pay. Fine.
Armory. Alright, so that is the store.
Encore.
Alright, what do you have? Heavy axe. Alright, whatever. So these guys have overlapping ranges, but you have 29 defense. So I don't care. Power 26, huh? Oh, but she's using a physical weapon, so that's fine. Whatever. Silencer, huh? It's a neat little reference.
Let's find some friends.
I feel like Captain Ginyu has too low of a move to really
Coming through.
aid us in this endeavor.
Don't bother.
Please, listen.
Where to?
Lead the way.
He's not really gaining progress in the direction we're heading in, unfortunately. Edwin, can you, like, fight this guy? Okay, Edwin is gonna kill this guy. We already know Maple can't take shotgun shells to the face. So, Edwin, you made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. So, you deal with that. You deal with it, buddy. Okay. Wonder what she can promote into. And if her wolf sprite will change if we do promote her. Oh, he has Vantage, that's right. Oh! Oh, he's getting blasted. Oh, he's getting blasted. Oh! It was difficult to put the pieces together. Oh my god. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Edwin. But she heals it all off, alright. If we kill Jotaro, would you be in a good position? I mean, Josuke, would you be in a good position to, like, kill the other one? Why do you deal so much damage, girl? Get out of here. Get out. Alright, got a silencer. Okay. And then... that's a knot in that guy's range. Do I have marked? That is... okay. For some reason, I didn't... okay, whatever. Let's not dwell on it. This means Clove's heavy cannon is now effective against mages too. What? It just has to be in the convoy? I thought it was like a gun. Like a silenced gun.
This is my fight.
Oh, okay. So I made a mistake by putting it in the convoy, but whatever. She one-rounds mages anyway. She one-rounds mages anyway. It's fine. Okay. Okay, goated. Girl, you... this unit pisses me off. Literally 70% magic growth, yet never levels magic.
Follow
What are
me.
we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Beggars. Whatever, you are literally not a threat to me. You get lances on promo, it's fine. She just keeps setting up for success in that class. I see. This 3 attacks on startup is really working us some wonders. I'll leave her in range so Ciara can dance. In case. Okay, you do reach. Good. And of course, since you are Astrid, you just kind of get the job done. As you are known to do. Astrid kills him dead. Alright. Captain Ginyu, you're not really helping. So you go to the shop. Astral Sword. Increases attack if unit's speed. Okay. That... oh wait, can't Kiera use swords now? Is this a heavy sword? Is this something only Layla can use? I wonder. Brave Spear, Killer Axe, Killer Bow, Brave Bow. That's always good. Killer weapons or memes. Screwdriver, effective against technical enemies. Is that a dagger? I don't know, I feel like we do good enough against them. Water gun. Magical damage, cannot make off attacks, effective against fire-related clothing. Okay, whatever. Food with fire elements, effective against techno and bugs. I mean, we could always use another thing for Z to use, so whatever. Okay, so it's Dire Thunder again. Cool. I'm just wondering if this is the... it looks like one of the things only Layla would be able to use. Brave Axe, we don't have any Axe users right now. We already have a Swarm. The Convoy, I'm just not using it. We have a Brave Spear, but, I don't know, I guess another one can hurt for Nayeli for when she wants to run around things. Nah, Astral Sword is a normal sword, alright. So I feel like this could be good for... I don't know, we'll get it. We're loaded right now. I'll put it on someone.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
I'll put it on someone.
You lead, I follow. Inspiring, right?
Listen, if you give her, like, all of the buffs in the game, right, isn't Layla a romance option? Maybe someone just really fucking loves Layla. You ever think of that, buddy? Alright. Fortunately, Edwin sucks. That's okay, we're just using him as bait anyway. Because now we can get the real star of the show some EXP. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right! Oh, what a goated level up. Only the goat, ladies and gents. Only the goat.
There is still time.
Only the goat could get such a level up. If you think about it.
So much to do.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? Never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Get paid. Hey now. Alright, kill Josuke. Wait, he actually does the thing? He actually does the thing, wow. Alright, I didn't realize Blind Coco was based like that. I didn't realize, I thought I was just making connections in my head where there were none. But no, it's him, it's Josuke Higashita. Who the hell are you? Well, I dare say I've seen enough. These renegades have guts and skill to back it up. I've got better things to do than get away in the way of this. This place needs a shaking up. In any case, might as well let them be the shaking. Best of luck to them, they'll need it if they want to make it a week down here. So much less in the world above. Brother, what? Where'd he go? Where is this bastard? Where'd he go? Okay, so there's Charlie Girth. Interesting. Alright, Cleo, can you like...
Ready for action!
Would that be bad for my health? He has a promotion badge. He has a bow. He cannot reach, which means I'd be in range of this gentleman who has a killer axe, which would be bad for my health. How much do you feel to me a realistic lie? Wait a minute, Kotoko's right here. What am I thinking?
Interesting over here.
What am I thinking?
You lead, I follow. Follow the rhythm.
Kill that guy. That's what I thought. Alright, so that's dealing with that problem. And then these guys don't have any beast killers, do they? Crowbar, Arcano, beast killers, Astrid, kill these guys, because, yeah, just do it. Yeah, you got this, girl. I feel like Astrid might be a little strong, like, I feel like she has her, you know, dragon install, but I feel like I'm always in the dragon install. I feel like there's never much of a reason for me to use the other form, you know? Alright. Feel like I'm never not in the wolf form. You know?
The thrill of adventure.
I think she's a much safer unit for an Iron Man in wolf form, but her damage is nuts in mage. Yeah, but I already got nuts damage in mage. Like, I have my guy who deals like +5 fire damage and can focus 3 times.
Why don't you?
And like, there's this who has magic damage and just
There is
nukes
still
everything
time.
from 3 range. She literally nukes everything from 3 range away. Like, regardless. Like, I have not encountered an enemy she does not just wipe off the face of the planet. And she ain't even promoted yet.
I've got your back.
Okay, this vile creature is about to die. Because my go. Alright, she only takes half damage from poison now. She is so goated. Literally the best unit in any fucking game of all time. It makes me sad I own a Cypher card of fucking Violent, but I will never own one of Kotoko. We truly live in a society. Violent. Why isn't Violent in this game? This game, I'm not installing it. I'm giving it a bad review on Steam. Why doesn't it have fucking Violent in it? Bro! I need a Cavalier who shows up and says nothing and is just terrible in every way, shape, and form in all 4 of his appearances. That'd be so awesome. Alright, well, if these crowbar guys are just gonna keep messing with me and they do not have beast killers, I see no reason to just not. D-Hawk, effective against armored, okay. Oh, that ain't me. That ain't me! That ain't me! Alright, so, go get him, Tiger. I can, transform, actually, get my buffs back. My extra turn. Shapeshift. There we go. Alright.
Coming through.
Void. Very good. It ain't me. It ain't me. Alright, Maple got killed. While learning that Desert Eagles were trademarked, pivoting towards D-Hawk instead. Listen. It's not if it's copyrighted. It's if they'll ever find out. That's the thing.
Ready for
Alright, can we just challenge this guy? We can... Ugh. I feel like her thing is slowly becoming less effective, but I'm afraid to take it off because she has had some epic enemy phase moments. Alright, well, Kiri, I guess you're just gonna do it.
Until she's dead.
Yeah, that's ugly. Diego, I didn't think I'd have to do
Follow
this,
me.
but, like, kill that guy.
Started as a swab.
He is level 19, and I've only ever done... How many combat do you have? 13, okay, so he has had some battles, but, like, still. Bro. Be for real. Get real. Okay, now that Kiri is getting an extra attack in every time, she's very good. Compared to before, where I felt like she was kind of falling off, now she's, like, very good. Okay. And do you give the extra stats to you? You give the extra stats to Astrid. And then... yeah, that'll be fine. Then I can probably just, like... There's an earlier review that said Kira's bottom tier, and I beg to differ. Yeah, like, she does kind of fall off in the beginning, but then, like, she gets better again
You didn't see that coming.
once you promote her. She's very good for taking out mages in the beginning. But then after that, she kind of falters in some areas.
Follow the rhythm.
Alright, Gotoko, we will need you in that area over there, so get to it. Chop chop. Meanwhile, Group B has to deal with Jotaro.
I know the
Luckily,
way.
our Nayeli creature cannot get crit, so whatever. Meanwhile, Group
So
B
much
will
to
keep
do.
walking in this general
Please,
direction,
listen.
and maybe they will get to fight some enemies eventually. Maybe, just maybe. Just maybe.
Where to?
Maybe, maybe, baby, baby. Foolishness. Alright, Josuke. I think you'll find this one a bit more difficult. Okay, no, he actually does deal serious damage to Nayeli. I feel like I need a Nayeli promotion with defense, because ever since she got that Earth Dragon skill, she's been doing quite good defensively, but now we're in the future, and she's just doing, like, substantially less good on the defense side of things. So, I think I'm going to pick the promotion. That gives her more bulk than anything, because as the protagonist, that is what she needs in her life. Oh, you're just going to Kanto away, huh? Alright. Girl is tanking bullets while wearing a crop top. Imagine if she wore actual armor. That would be crazy.
I will never stop
Alright, can you, like...
fighting. Later.
No, you cannot. But you can. Alright. Killatron with that epic ring I gave him. Let's get it. Kill Josuke Higashitaka. Thank you. Wow, an ice spike right to the penis. Is that an intentional height thing? Is the ice spike right there on purpose? Much to consider. Alright, so we're
Time. Adventure time.
successfully run away from them now, I felt. And now... I didn't really give you a sword. I probably should have. Let's see. But your strength still ain't that good, girlfriend. Your strength still ain't that good. Your magic ain't that good either. TBH. So, I don't know, fam. I don't know. You might be cooked.
This monster.
Alright, Diego, do your thing.
The thrill of adventure.
I don't know. Mark one of the cyclists. Who cares? You kill that thing. Yep. D-Hawk. Get him out. Get him out, I say.
Only the strong survive.
Gets like 7 or 8 from skill, so that's true, but what if an enemy has Nahel? You ever think of that? Huh? You ever think of
I'm
that?
your girl.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Because you're foolish. Alright. D, you need to heal up the goat. Okay. This'll do. And then we can just heal up next turn, assuming she even gets hit. These crowbars are not that. Oh, never mind. Nope. Steel bar. Crit. Bye! Okay. You're just one-rounding
right
everything
by
in
your
this chapter.
side.
That's crazy.
Once more.
Keep the support goat in range. No, don't go there. What the hell are you doing, girlfriend? Alright, do that.
Let's find some friends.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm your girl.
Boom, boom, boom.
Fine, I'm on it.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so this chapter doesn't seem like too
Please, listen.
difficult to chapter. Doesn't seem too difficult to chapter. I say as the guy with 3 range starts stepping up on me. And the evil spiders cometh. Compared to last chapter, which was like actual cock and ball torture at times. And I'd use full brain capacity. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, can you cross this gap? Can you? What's going on? They're sea walkers, of course. Of course. Sea walkers. Well, it's an Iron Man, you know. I don't want to, like, get complacent. Okay, a pistol. Okay.
The wings guide me.
Fortunately, those guys are gaining on us. And these guys have Sea Walker. But
The wild coast.
let's see. What are we doing here? Heavy axe. Alright, y'all are idiots.
How can I help?
Aaron, you can talk to that one. Probably a good idea to fly her over. Okay. Not even in range of the real one. Alright.
We have so much
Kill that
to
guy.
do. There is no future
Z might be
where
a
you
little strong. I
survive.
can see how she was able to completely vaporize Bloodlust. She might be a little strong. You go here. And I don't know, Cleo, you need to come back and like stop our B team from getting gooped. And then Captain Ginyu can act as bait.
Me.
And then the rest of the party advances forward.
Let me at him.
Yeah, but she's promotion. She's kind of god-awful growth, so she can still be useful for in-game, but she is the big fail-safe until in case your time step map goes horribly. I see.
This monster.
Alright, so we're almost at Kirk. What is the point of this? Target. Wait, what? So there's a target here, but it says defeat Kirk. And the squid is a pirate. And what is even the point of the entire over here? What's going on over here that would require attention? That's weird. Consider what you realized early on in the
I
map,
got your back.
and why the target would be there. I realized something early on in the map? What?
Don't get distracted now.
Okay, so what happened in the story? There was a guy, and he ratted on us to Charlie Girth.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
Look at the X guy in red. Yeah, I'm gonna recruit him probably. Oh, right, reinforcements, right. Okay, so he's going there. We're gonna beat the map by then, though. I didn't realize the,
Lead the way.
space for the enemy would be marked. Usually it's only player spaces that are marked. Alright, Captain Ginyu, we will need you to eliminate this threat. Okay. Cleo, what say you?
Ready for action.
What say you, my friend? Oh, okay, it's nothing. Alright. It's nothing.
On the ground.
Big fat nothing.
Maybe not.
Okay. Can't make follow-up attacks, huh? Well, this guy's probably... Yeah, this guy's got speed on us anyway, anywho. So, whatever. Use the wooden bow. Just chip him down. It's whatever. Wooden bow broke. And then you go up here, and actually, let's mark the range on this guy. There's a bow, so he can't attack us. We'll have to dance for Aaron to get her in range, and even then, the range is quite deadly. That might be dangerous. It might be dangerous to have them fight. Because these axe guys keep spawning in. And Aaron dying is a game over condition, which we obviously don't want to... Girl! Okay. Girl, what are we doing? Be serious.
Let me at him. I'm serious.
Girl, be serious. Okay. Spell... Death. I'm good.
I won't rest until she's dead.
Okay, you're definitely not gonna get hit here, so it's whatever. Yeah, alright, actually, yeah, I just kill you straight up. Right. You're still in range, but like, who cares? Who cares? The only problem with the dance is that it's going to take 5 million years to get her up here. Maybe I should have given her the boots. But no, Kiri makes too good use of the Kanto. The boots I gave her early on. Alright. Come on, gang. You'll make it eventually. You'll make it to the action eventually.
Adventure time.
You got this, gang. You got this. Gang, gang.
So much to do.
Alright.
Please, listen.
You got this, gang. Okay, he's going for her, but like, who cares?
You're already dead.
Ooh, a Fish of the North Star reference. Okay, apparently they're airing a new anime right now, but it's 3D and looks really bad. Okay, how am I actually supposed to talk to this guy? Because he's going to try to kill me. Right? And then all these other guys are trying to kill me. So, I don't really know how getting Aaron to this guy makes sense. TBA. It's a bit of a conundrum at the present. It's a bit of a conundrum. Let's see. How much power you got in that thing? Not enough. IDK, it'd be useful if you had theoretically a team on the other side blocking the reinforcements off. Maybe, but who cares? Just another method. Listen, don't doubt my strategical genius. Okay, so Z would get
There is
there,
still time.
but with an unstable pulse. To just kill him anyway.
I suggest you give up already.
Goobed. Goobed alert. Alright. This apparently was a tactical error to
I'm your
not
girl.
take the other side into account. Apparently that was a bit of a tactical blunder. But, let's see. Kiri's on the fort. She is not likely to get hit and killed. Because these guys already have so few hit on her. And then maybe that would lure this guy into a more acceptable range. Okay, so I think I'm seeing the strategy. Bro is using his strategy, okay. I would say it's good XP, but you're also using your main units, so they're already ahead of the curve. Let's see here. Let's see here. So... Okay. These guys just gotta move until they can catch up with the main party, because they're stalled right now, so once we catch up with the main party, those guys will be easier to deal with.
Don't get
You
distracted
are in the
now.
process of catching up. Is there any sort of buff we can give you? Let's see. Increase resistance by 7, allows you to use left movement. Lots guys with gauntlets. Any sort of thing we want to do with you? Or it could just be you, because let's see, you just have a lawful handgun, right? So you're not really dying anyway.
On the
And
prowl.
it's a hell of a lot less risky than
This
here.
burden
But let's see how
is
much
mine
we have
alone.
here. Against you, 25. It goes down to 20. Really, when I'm on the fort? That's weird. Because they only have 20 regularly. Okay, so that's too risky, because this guy definitely has more hit than this guy. Yeah, so that would be too risky. But, if we have instead you do it, then we'd be cooking with gas. And then we can lure that guy in, maybe talk to him with Aaron, and then we can, like, rescue him out, maybe? Nice miss. Liberal. Alright.
How can I help?
So, that guy's probably gonna move. We can talk with Aaron, rescue with Daisy. And then have Kotoko to just run around everything because she's goaded with the sauce.
I've got your back.
And move down. And Captain Ginyu, you're not doing anything for me anyway, so stall those guys.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
Stall those guys. Alright. Yep, I knew it. Ah, my tactical genius once again. Hey, I don't suppose to hell with it. Let's just see this through. Buddy, you're such a noob. If you get crit here, that's your fault. He's such a noob, ladies and gentlemen. He's such a noob. He thinks he can take on my non-noob army, but no, it is not the case. Brother. 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 Son. Many Skydars on this map, I'm noticing.
One step at a time.
Luckily we have our own Captain Ginyu now.
What?
Okay, so the dancer finally caught up to the main thing. How much do you deal here? Hey, you know, that's pretty good, except it doesn't kill. But it does have high crit. So let's go for the baby Titan fangs. Go get him, Tiger! Go get him, Tiger, you got this. The horrors? I never heard of the horrors. Let's get him. Captain Ginyu! Kill his ass! Nice dodge. No crit, though. God, bummer. Alright, but he's stalling, though. That's good.
I've got your back.
You know, in Iron Man, units
I'm
that
on
don't
it.
die is a very good
I'm
quality
right by your side.
to have. And now I deploy 3 of them on
I'll
every
lead the
single
way.
map. Alright.
How can I help?
Recruit the goober. There's a wizard there now. Oh no, there's always been a wizard there. Hope. Buddy, what hope are you giving? They die on every single map. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. Maple survives sometimes. Just stop with the slander. Alright. Recruit that guy, thanks. Deacon, it's you, right? Yeah, Aaron. What have you got here? What have you got out here? Like hell I will. What have you gotten yourself into now? I could ask you the same. We're here to pick up the renegade. Nayeli, what are you doing here? Escorting the renegade, Nayeli. Okay, that's a fun line. Ah, that is quite the bummer. And I'm sure you know better than to try and stop me. You've never even won an argument against me, Eakin. You think you'll do that much better in a fight? You're dead serious, aren't you? You must really be all in for this renegade. She represents a chance of making a real difference. She could change it all. Could. Yeah. Were you watching, were you looking at potential memes when you were writing this conversation? Potential man memes? Could. Yes, could. If I told you I had a certified way to change the world, you'd be a fool to believe me. But the rest can wait. What are you going to do, Eakin? I don't want to lose another friend. It's just that could and if. Saying that in quotes is like big on like anime power scaling Twitter, because like there's this character Megami and he's like, if he used his full ability, right? It's like, oh, if Bardock went Super Saiyan, he could beat Frieza. If Raditz stayed, you know, shit like that. And just people making memes about if, but never is. If, but never is. Ah, to hell with it, I'm tired of dealing with these rough necks and head cases anyway. Besides, you look to be tearing through them well enough. Just point me and target and let's get this over with. So glad I'm not either, I just think it's fun to spectate, alright? I don't give a shit about how many solar systems Cell could destroy with his Kamehameha, you know, I'm not really, like, that's not really why I like Dragon Ball. Aw, man, if fucking Cell can't destroy at least 50 galaxies with his one Kamehameha, I am unsubscribing from Akira Toriyama. TBH. TBH. Do you have the... It's just poison, so... Alright, so can I...
A sinister omen.
I would like to kill you and bill you, but I guess you're not really relevant enough. You can fight her. What's your defense? 11. Okay, so you would take some damage. I feel like it would still be best to kill, but you are like 1 out of range, unfortunately. And the dancer is still all the way over there. Whatever, let's do what we can. Let's wooden bow this one, but not really.
Please, listen.
Of course, you perfectly cover the Spidar's range. You can as a bow. Okay, but now I can't do that, because you backseat gamed. You literally sabotaged me. I said this in the stream where we fought Bloodlust. I do not accept the help of others when it comes to tactics. I do not accept. Alright. I'm stating fact. Well, you put the idea in my head. I couldn't come to the conclusion on my own now. Whatever, it literally doesn't matter. Gotoko's gonna tank this shit.
I'm fine.
What's Sturdy Spirit? You can gain a Sturdy. Is that like what? Like how it works on Golem and Geodude? No, it probably don't even matter. Attack 26, res 9. Yeah, you're fine. Kill that thing. Except don't kill that thing. You don't want round. This guy's a killer axe. Yeah. Arm check, please. I'm not telling you what to do with it. Use it when his life isn't in danger and read what the description is. You don't want my whole range. That's true. Alright. I'll use it before the end of the map. Alright, so... Kotoko is gonna handle it. And this guy doesn't attack twice, right? No crit. Let's see, crit 4, luck 3, Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, luckily we have you. So it doesn't really matter, and we will not be using the bow because I do not accept outside help. I do not accept outside help.
Coming through.
I will only use it next turn in a way that is not suggested to me. And then, I don't know, deal with the Spidar. Alright.
This burden is
And
mine
Kira's
alone.
here still. Enemy phase. How's it going? Good, good, good. The stream was a little awkward because I spent like 30 minutes in the beginning saying what I thought about Nayeli's character specifically so far. Oh, and we have Captain Ginyu now, reads on Mars. Say hi to Captain Ginyu. He's about to die, I think. But he's doing his job. He's stalling. Hey! Captain Ginyu of the Ginyu Force. Okay, now dodge this one. You can't dodge this one. Goodbye. Goodbye, Captain Ginyu. It's been real. It's been real. Okay, it is going for her. But it doesn't matter because we have Daisy in range. Ooh, and the one-shot Moonstone. Crash the moon into that beast. Thank you. Thank you. Aaron's good. Okay, and the Spiidar is here. Say hello to the Spiidar. He's not Captain Ginyu. Captain Ginyu is a different spider. He's dead, as you can see. But you'll be back. Hey, always come back.
Onwards. Adventure time! Adventure time!
And Nayeli is waiting to do anything this map. The only thing she's done is eat lead thus far. Kind of balanced Darren around being super versatile, Goblins being physical buffing defense while she's good mage with race. Interesting. Alright, so... it's the chip damage on the Spiidars that worries me about this. I would like it if you could be in range to like assassinate this guy one of these turns. But for now, let's just satisfy with killing them from afar. Okay, unmark the Spiidar. And you can't get crit because you got Narian's helmet. Orders made critical hits, and you got a million defense, so like whatever. Kill that boy. Except don't, because you can't. Okay. So I would like you to be in range of an assassination attempt.
I'm your girl. So
My
much
combat
to
arc
do.
free range? No. No, okay, so what are we doing here?
I'm ready.
Stop sign, though. I feel like we want to affect against oh, of course it is, alright. I feel like stopping the guy with the killer axe is the most important. If, oh god, there's so many killer enemies this chapter. Oof, my down, alright.
A sinister omen.
Sinister Omen, okay. So I can kill maybe one of them and then can't out of range, or like the stop sign guy. Okay, yeah, one rounded. Get owned, idiot. Get owned, idiot. Is Captain Ginyu a familiar? Indeed. Katoko's familiar, because the egg, they were taken care of together, hashed. Alright, so one down, and then as long as I kill this guy, we should be in business. And then... Kotoko doesn't get one rounded by a killer axe, and we can heal with Daisy. So it's not too big of a deal. Alright, like, res 40, so this guy would be dealing 1 damage. And a crit doesn't kill. Alright, a crit, so a crit does double damage. That would only deal 28 damage, so we're literally fine. And we have the depth sword as well, which is funny. But our regular sword has more uses. Oh, no it doesn't, it has 2 uses. So the depth sword would be better here. Right, and the crit doesn't kill him, even if she does get hit, we can just heal her with Daisy. Yep.
Face me, coward!
Face me, coward! Alright, and then we're 1 out of range of the spider, and being in range of the mage doesn't matter. We're out of range of this guy, which means we're free to go ahead. We're free to go ahead.
I'm not powerless anymore.
Alright, we somehow made our way through the Spiidar swarm by using our intelligence. Crazy concept, I know. Being intelligent in a strategy game.
If I keep it up, I'll be stronger
Being
than Flint.
critically effective. What that thing do, girl? Increases when dealing effective damage. Okay, cool, I guess. Heal you.
Huzzah!
And then let's start making our way towards getting the flower thing.
Don't
Because
get
we don't want to miss
distracted
those.
now.
That's always a free item or something.
I'll lead the way.
We also got the bug fan from the Flint's part. You don't know for a fact that I haven't checked it. You don't know for a fact that I haven't checked it. Okay, so... neat, I guess.
Where's
Don't really
my
have any
arm, why
bugs
don't ya?
in our army, though.
I've got
Unless, like, Maple counts as a bug. But I don't
There
think
is
he
still
does,
time.
unfortunately. I do not think Maple counts as a bug.
Boycon's got your back.
Unless he, like, secretly does. Captain oh! Wait, but now I can't do it! You told me about it! Stop ruining strategies for me. Oh my god, dude. I have to come up with my own original strategies, otherwise it isn't enough. Miss. He's dead. But the next meth, though. Think ahead, come on. Did the depth sword just not work? Because I had 20 before. Oh, right. Damn it. That is how that works. I thought he might attack me, but no. The minimum hit is... Really? I never noticed that there was a minimum hit, to be honest. I literally never notice that. Kill that boy! Kill him! Or don't, whatever.
Ready for action.
Just move ahead as far as we can, honestly. There's no point sticking around here. Wow, 2 siege guys. 2 whole siege guys. Alright, Kitoko, you won round one of these fiends. You actually do... Wait a minute! Oh, I already used Daisy, that's right.
We have so
Whatever.
much to
Let's
do.
just use who can one-round stuff first. Let's just use what we got before we take on the siege gentlemen. But the minimum hit in my game is 10. I felt like that was fair. You have very low move. Alright, so you can't move, so it only makes sense for you to take out this guy. Oh, she still has her Kanto though. Nice. Alright, Alright, so you are the only one who can run around this gentleman. Firebow. So do that, I guess. Even though it feels like a waste to use the firebow here. $20 is the displayed hit. It is 10 with true hit. What? Why are we doing true hit, pal?
A sinister omen.
Alright. We're gonna have to unsubscribe from Black Coco for that one, I'm afraid. Wow, 6% crit. We're done for.
Soon.
She's getting a lot of crits this chapter. A lot of crits. Alright.
Oikon's got your back.
Advance, 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 advance.
Don't get distracted now.
I'll lead the
Dude,
way.
Diego is Diegoing it up. Curtis
Twist my arm, why don't you?
is still alive, technically.
Where to?
There is science to be done on the people who are still alive. Items, or is she just raw dogging 50? No, I think the axe enemies are just inaccurate against her. I mean, she doesn't have any Ava boosting items. She has the Traveler's Locket, which just, like, increases move by 1. So, you know.
How can I
Not
help?
too advanced of a technology there. Grindstone. Okay, Bounty Staff. The rest of the map. Oh, isn't that something that you can do, Kitoko? You displayed crit. Oh, I fractured. Oh no. Yeah, she's just been doing that the whole time, dude. Well, the snow glove might be doing something. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Not saying that because you're a baby. Yeah, no, I get that. I just wanted to... Bounty. I already knew she had that. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Okay, cool. We'll get one of those. We'll get one of those. Could be neat. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna firebow it up. Why not? One-shots these damn things.
This is my fight.
Okay. And then... Miss Astrid, if you would be so kind.
Sinister omen.
Yeah, that's fine. If you would be so kind. Cleo, you get this. Cloaking device. I guess that makes you less likely to be targeted.
We have so
That'd
much
be my
to
first
do.
assumption. That'd be my first assumption. You know,
I'm right
it
by your
actually
side.
says how much progress I've been
I'll
making with
lead the
every
way.
turn on this map that I
Twist my arm, why don't ya?
haven't really been able to dance anyone. We've
Lead
just
the
been
way.
moving forward at a consistent pace because Kitoko and Kiri and Astrid and Cleo keep mauling everyone. The assumption would be wrong. Well, you know, I had to take a guess based on the name Cloaking Device, you know.
I got this.
I don't think you do got this, pal. Okay, so you can trade to the Nautilus Fang there. I wonder how many people, like, in real life use trade equipping, right? Because that's an advanced technology I learned from, like... What? Sure, I guess? I don't know. I would have preferred it if you had attacked. Alright, so what do we got going on here? These guys are, like, in an alleyway. A longbow. Okay, pal. Okay, buddy. I didn't realize we were getting quirky with it. Okay. The forward progress might be stalled. This guy still has 2 turns before he reaches his goal. Literally not a problem. What's going on over here? Oh, whatever. I already bought like a million of those. That's not worth it. It's not worth it to go... Okay. So, here's how we can... Recruits the user, okay. Kilotron, Nayeli, my guys! Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, so... Unfortunately, the Goofy Goobers are coming after us. Wait, there's the warp staff in the convoy. I put it in the convoy, and we have grindstones on the dancer. Okay, here's how we can still win this. Okay, so as we're dealing with the final guy, we will send Kiri, we will warp Kiri over the wall to kill that gentleman. And she has the Hunter's Blade to ignore terrain bonuses, and she attacks 6 times now, so if you think about it, we're in the clear here. The problem is, how do we deal with this gentleman? Because, girl, you do not have a lot of... Oh, you do have a lot of res, actually. You'd be fine. You'd be completely fine. Wow, okay. Kill that guy.
Please, listen.
And Gotoko will once again be saving everyone's lives.
I'm ready.
What do you know? You know, what do you hear? What do you say?
A sinister omen.
Shapeshift. Frostbite, kill that guy, thank you. First time we've seen this in a while. Because Asher has been eating everyone up. Battle's 120. Oh, but not a lot of battles compared to the goat, though. Not a lot of battles compared to the goat.
This burden is mine alone. You there.
Friends?
You know, I'm noticing an interesting pattern. In a unit that I'm using that can, like, one-round everything and kills every guy in the game. I'm noticing a pattern there. Oh, but what could it be? What could it be? In Discord, Blind Coco show me designs, you know, oh, do you like this as much as Toko? Do you like this as much? No. No, the answer's always gonna be no, I'm afraid. The answer's always gonna be no, I'm afraid. Ever since I saw this lady in, like, a screenshot in, like, 2023 or something, or, like, 2024, and I knew then, my mind's eye, you know, I was zoned in, I was locked in since then. You know, I knew it had to be, essentially.
Twist my arm, why don't ya?
So, you know. What can you do? What can you do? Alright. I feel like you don't use that at this point. So take out the warp staff. I feel like it's worth it expending a grindstone on the warp in general, and
One step at a time.
just and using it to get a longbow. So, you know. And Coco will probably continue to send me more designs on Discord. And I'll always have to say no, I don't like them as much as Kotoko. Because them's the breaks, pal, them's the breaks. Kotoko, goat at first sight, exactly. You know, sometimes you see a unit and you know, but sometimes you see a unit and you don't know, right? Because I picked Golden Deer because I thought Raphael would be funny. And he was a little funny, but, you know, not too terribly funny. But then I actually ended up fucking picking like Scythio as the best thing ever. So sometimes your gut instinct is wrong, you know, sometimes it's not love at first sight. The tail rattle, you love that. Sometimes it's not love at first sight. Killer gauntlets, whatever, bro.
I got this.
Whatever, bro. Okay, so let's get the warp staff over to you. You don't need the healing herbs at this juncture, and then let's get it over
Where to?
to you.
I'll lead the way.
And then trade. Thank you. And
You
now
lead, I
let's
follow.
use it, and then we will give it to probably Daisy.
A sinister omen.
Coleman.
I'll make her pay.
Okay. Move as much as I can. Grindstone, warp staff. Okay. And now we can use that on Kiri to get that one. We're done with the map.
Let me at him.
Thinking with strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Thinking with strategy. As you should in a strategy game. How can you attack me? Quick's wet. Oh no, Kotoko's gonna be wet. My worst nightmare.
Ready for action.
But yeah, I don't know. Kotoko is a generational game character. You know, they don't invent game characters.
We have so
Characters
much
of
to do.
fiction like Kotoko every day. You know, they don't do that. They don't do that. They don't do that every day. It's a rare thing.
Don't bother.
It is a rare thing.
One step at a time. What?
She's wet now, ladies and gentlemen. The horror. Would her mom compared to Kotoko be good? Well, you know, there can only be one greatest of all time. So that's my answer for you. You know, I didn't even get to use her. She was a foe. So, you know,
This burden is mine.
not
alone.
really comparable. Killer Axe plus. Good heavens. Okay, so daggers. That is 5 times 6, which is 30, which is not enough. Wait a minute. I have a unit, right? That's immune to critical hits and has high defense. Oh, I'm so smart.
Interesting over
I'm so
here?
smart. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. If you think about it, truly. Alright, you deal with this guy just so I can use the full range of my motion. Man, it's good that I have a unit that can, like, one-round everything from a range and then take every hit in the game and then do this and then do that. That's so crazy that there's a unit like that, right?
How can I
Crazy.
help?
Wow. Who would have thought that there'd be a unit like that?
Please, listen.
You are my hope.
Fine. I'm on
Like
it.
I said, I saw this lady on Twitter in like
I'll lead the way.
2023 or 2024 or maybe 2025, I don't know. And I was like, yep, that's it. And for proof, I asked Blind Coco on Discord before the game came out, hey, what chapter do you unlock this character? If anyone was doubting, you know, I'm not a LARPer, ladies and gentlemen. If there's one thing you can't accuse me of, it's the LARP. I am not LARPing. No, sir.
Soon.
Lots of crits this map. Lots of crits. Not for this guy, though. Ooh, 1 damage. Ooh, and he missed. Ooh. Ooh, that's tough, buddy. Ooh, that's tough. Ooh, that's tough. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. If I was an artist, I would make a Toko fan art. Alas, I have no talent.
Let me at him.
The only thing I can draw semi-decently is, like, Elmina from Deltarune.
Friends? Maybe not.
Unfortunately. Okay, Goat Z getting that one down. Here, you get this thing. I tried using this ring thing, but I don't think I'm ready for it. You give it a shot. Oh, cool. Alright.
A sinister
Astrid,
omen.
I don't really worry about your safety enough to worry about you going off on your own adventures. So what is going on here? An anti-air cannon, effective against flyers, cannot make follow-up attacks. Your power is 27, and my defense is 30. Ooh, them's the brakes, pal. Them's the brakes.
You are my hope.
Them's
I'm your
the
girl.
brakes. All right.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
I want to get my dancer down this hallway. That takes priority. All right. So Daisy is gonna go. Warp. Okay, what is the range on the warp, right? What is the range on that? Warp staff. Range 6. So can... Okay, so if I lure down the enemy phase on this guy... How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do this? So, okay. So the current logic is go Toko. 1 rounds this street. With the fire bow, right? And then do it again, dance, do it again. And she has 35 defense. So, you know, that's just how it's gonna work out. That's just how it's gonna work out. Because, you know, that's how we get it done. But the real key is how are we gonna safely warp here? So let's see. If she is standing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. Not enough. How are we gonna do this? He does have 14 defense. We could probably get more units in range, honestly. Let's see, it's effective against air people. How are we gonna get our longbow? How are we gonna do that? How are we going to get our longbow? Okay. Okay, hold on. I haveth a stratagem. Okay. So we will first lure her with this. We will first lure Kirk. We will first lure Charlie Girth over here. Alright, we'll first lure him over here. No, that doesn't work. He's only in range of that guy. Okay, so that doesn't work. Longbow, longbow, longbow. Range 6. That is tough. That is tough. Okay. If she's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If she's right here. Monsters like the finish. Okay, wait. No. She could just be right here. This is a tile she can stand on. So, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then she can go there, and obviously she is Kieri, so she will just get in anyway. She has move 9. Okay, so if you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. All right, we're
How
good.
can I help? Coming through.
Those things don't look like you should be able to stand
There
on
is
them, but you
still
can. That's
time.
where the Spiedars came from, so it was tripping me up for a sec.
Follow me.
But alright, we're good. We're gonna get everything we need on this map.
Got your back.
Onwards.
And Astrid's gonna get the house next turn, and we'll be good. Because Go Toko is just gonna one around the boss 3 times in a row, as she tends to do. What are you going up there for, buddy? There's no, you know, not all roads lead to Rome. And also, that guy said he was going to bring reinforcements, and then he just didn't. So, uninstalling the game on Steam now. Big headed north to go. Grab this so you remain refreshed throughout your journey. A bottle of water. Wow. Okay. You go here.
Monster.
And then
Over here.
you go here. Right? It says 1 to 2, but I feel like that's not true. Use the range of Fire Emblem by 1. Okay, but that doesn't matter. Because even if you're here, you do 1, 2, 3, and my Firebow is 3 range. So, tough luck, buddy.
Maybe not.
Tough luck, friend. Alright. And then you're going to be in
Don't get
range.
distracted now.
Yep, this is going good, and then we'll have other magic
Coming through.
users just in case.
Where to?
And Diego will be there because
Follow me.
fucking why not?
There is still time.
Fine. I'm on
Alright,
it.
we're a little bit goated with it. We're a little bit goated with it. These guys didn't really do anything this chapter, but no, Killatron was goated with his convoy access, so I won't say that. You're standing between me and my meal. Take it out of the way. I hate picking up flesh with the bones of my treads. Oh, wait, you do not get one rounded. Oh, shit. Okay, it's okay, but we'll mark him with Diego and have other magic units take care of it. Okay, that's fine. That's chill, okay. We're still not doomed, because Diego will mark.
I'll lead the way.
Diego will mark. Okay, now, what are we doing?
Maybe not.
Okay, yeah, this is good. We'll just have Aaron kill him once, and then, you know, we're good. We're good. Moonstone, 31, yep. Even with 100 hit, this is scaring me.
Coming through.
So, what do you do? Oh my god, but it's not enough. It's not enough, alright. You are considerably stronger with that goddamn Moonstone of yours. Okay. Let's be in range of Daisy, just so I can be like 1,000,000% sure. And you don't have Vantage or anything, right? You're not gonna, like, goop me secretly? Okay. That's not gonna happen? Alright. You know, we'll drop an item when defeated. Increase resistance by 7. Increase crit melee range. Nope, okay, so he doesn't have Vantage, and he doesn't have, like, a state that gives him oh. He is a threatening leader. Well, whatever.
There is still time.
Or I could have you do it. Okay, so this is just better for my nerves, but Erin is swaggier. So she is second goat's sister, so we will use her. And this is 100 hit. Okay, but it doesn't even kill her into Daisy. Okay, we're fine.
No.
'Cause Daisy's
that's
goated.
it.
Goodbye. Get the moon dropped on yo silly little tank, boy. Get the moon dropped on it.
Talent means nothing without hard work. Thankfully, I've got both.
I was watching like a review the other day where like it said the voice acting in this game was inconsistent, but to be honest, I don't hear it. But like they also said some artwork like sketch and I don't see it. I don't know. I might be blind and deaf. I might be blind and deaf. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm open to new things. Okay, Everson's getting marked. Wow, nice tank. Too bad she just tanked that with her tits. It's funny how the sprites line up in this game sometimes. Okay, and before I deliver the final blow, we will staff, warp. Now go get me my thing. Thank you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Consistent character doesn't sound like they thought they would. Yeah, but that's not really like a review item for like any other video game, right? You know, no one says, oh, the VA is inconsistent in like 3 houses, so I'm wondering like what it actually comes from.
Every little bit helps.
Because I haven't really heard like a bad performance in this game per se.
I'll make her pay.
Okay, hunter's knife. Get me my longbow. Got the longbow.
I'm right by your side.
Dance.
Once more. Enjoying the show?
And now we kill Kirk, as was foretold.
Strike!
Oh, the rattle to finish it off. We like that. Thank you. Dang it. So those reinforcements never came despite the guy getting there, so I guess they were just afraid of Katoko's menacing aura. Now we got the anti-air cannon for Cleo. Jolly good show. Damn it, what a bad break, and at such a time! It's only to be expected. We aren't like cats and mice or birds and worms, with a clear idea of predator and prey. We're hoping to hunt down Bloodlust, and her best hope is to hunt us right back. When two predators clash, the conflict is always titanic, and the outcome rarely predictable. I suppose you're right, but it still doesn't make me feel any better about all this. What a waste of life, and of our time. Well, it can't be helped. We must press on to San Camargo. So, what's our next move? Will we be hiring a ship to reach there? Actually, the most direct path is through land. But there's no land bridge connecting Norkia and Lumikia. There is now, and it's a path that's most likely to let us elude the scrutiny of bloodlust minions. That's a surprise. Why's that? Because the sands are notorious for devouring any interloper foolish enough to try crossing. Oh. But you have a plan to get across, I'm assuming, and hoping. Not personally. I've written ahead to a local guide by the name of Mako. I never met the man myself, but he comes highly rated as a pathfinder. Do they have Google reviews in the future? He should be ready to take us the rest of the way. Ah, I see. Then he'll Nayeli, what's wrong? Everlast. Okay, so this is the white-haired guy who summoned Mr. Bones. Okay, so what kind of... I did like a mischievous... Still nothing. We've been at this for hours. Sovereign, more power than... That's the answer. It's worth the... What voice did I do for this guy? It's been so long. It's always worth the attempt. We've already beyond safe parameters. Little is more likely to induce a breakthrough than stress, and you know what we'll do. As well as I do, the longer it stays in the cage, the greater the risk of acclimatization. We must do what we can while its brain is still malleable. Such a charming turn of phrase. You really do have a way of making the mundane seem perverse. Very well, here I go. Huh? Ah! Was Nayeli created in a laboratory? Ah, no! No, I tire of it screeching. I'm opening the cage. Yes, we should. Granted some respite, and us as well. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is Bloodlust. Okay, so it's not... It is not Nayeli. Well, Nayeli was the... You say Nayeli question mark, but Nayeli was the one having the flashback. Okay, so now we're getting the part where we feel sympathy for our, our antagonist who just loves killing and eating people named Bloodlust. This is the part where we start feeling bad for her. I would recommend a softer track. Brute force isn't working. How much longer do you want to be stuck here, fool? How many years might it take for the soft to approach the deep dividends? The creature's almost grown too large for its cage as is. You spoil it, Everlast. We are colleagues, but sometimes I feel as if I'm the only one willing to commit to this process, and that you lack the nerve to do what must be done to yield results. It will hardly do us much good to starve it to death. Besides, we need it healthy and pliant. Positive reinforcement, not negative stimulus, is the way forward. Are we really naive enough to think this creature will warn us with a little more food and comfort after all that it has done? Here, Spawnling, do you despise me? What's that now? Hate. Ha, well, I can't say I blame you, creature. The only way you'll ever see the back of me is if you help us crack open your secrets. You want that, yes? I can't see what the point is in taunting the... Answer me! Free. Yes, free, you'll be free just as soon as we can decipher this void within you. It beggars belief. There can't be nothing at all. Everything we understand, or think we understand, suggests there must be something to haunt us within it. We are living catalysts, but this one... Look, I'm as impatient as you are to find the solution, but there's no glory in being first and wrong, don't you see? It feels as though we are fumbling in the dark, and that makes me uncertain. I'm not accustomed to uncertainty. Then we shall have to do what we can to illuminate ourselves, eh? I thought our visions were sent to her as MP4 files on a computer, so what's this? I suppose I shall have to endure its caterwauling a while longer. I shall strap her back into the machine. Are you quite certain, my colleague, the amount of stress we've already put it through? The machine is resilient and remains in good condition. It was not the machine that I... Come, my friend. With such a discovery at hand, are we truly going to tie down yourself in nonsense worry over a mere spawning, an effective one at that? A mistake? We've been so very, very patiently already now. Now as the hour arrives, we must be decisive. Alright, you've made your point. No need to get so dramatic, but I shall take care of this myself. Now, little thing, there's no use struggling. This will all be over soon. Please. I'm sorry. Nayeli, are you in there? Ugh. Wait, but this... You fainted out of nowhere. You didn't take a knock on the head in the last fight, did you? Because we'll have to get that looked at. No, it's not that. I think Let's just get moving. I need to rest, but I doubt we'll find much shelter in this grim place. Well, alright then. No need to burden her with this, but those memories, I felt them as though they were my own. What's going on here? Alright. Alright, nothing with Kotoko, so we will not be reading now. Alright, chat, and this has been this stream of Gales and Nayeli. That has been this stream of Gales and Nayeli. Blind Coco tried to outsmart me with the, longbow thing, but I outsmarted him back, so who cares, really? Alright. So, we have 2 promotion badges now. So, obviously we want to use one on Nayeli. Alright. What gives you more defense? The same. Alright, I don't know. A nimble, maximum snipes. You get guns with this. And with this you get staves, but... I don't know. Kind of feeling this one, honestly, the gun. Huntress, what's this? She get bows. Which is fine, I guess, but we don't really use Nayeli for bowing. Kind of feeling this one with the guns. Yeah, we'll go for this. We'll go for Brave Spirit. Okay. And then, let's see. The other guy has one. Where are you, other guy? Iklan. Okay, so put that in the convoy. We can look at what, CRs are now, since she wasn't on 20 last time. A witch? A wicked witch? Oh! Huh. I feel like one choice is obvious. She can teleport enemies, for on combat art, super darkness, but this one is cool. I kinda want the spider one, honestly. Yeah. Honestly, vibes. Alright. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will be seeing you next time. Ta-ta.